Auntie Jo here with Auntie Jo Sews. So today I'm going to show you a quick sort of craft fair fun idea, maybe give to family and friends as well. So if you saw my video yesterday, I posted on Facebook and asked for folks to, if they had any Christmas cards I no longer wanted, and I ended up getting 52 different cards, all kinds of different designs, just lots of cool stuff here that I got. Anyway, so I took one card that had these two on here, and it was on just a plain card. I ended up using a Dries folder, distressed it, and made this adorable card, which I'm super happy with. And then I tried to take a card and turn this one, it was on a longer card, into a Christmas card. It just could not find anything that I liked. I tried all different patterns, all different colors, and finally gave up. But what I did was I thought, you know what, I bet you this would make a good tag. So I ended up using one of my dies, ended up cutting it out, and turned out this. I think it looks great. It'll be a good gift tag, or you could even use it as an ornament if you wanted to. So what I'm going to do today is show you how I did that. So I have this card here. I cut the back off, and I've already taken it through to save time. My Gemini, that's what I use, and used one of my dies and cut it out. I then took the paper that I'm going to use, is blue, because I think that's really going to highlight the snowman, and I'm going to do a little more highlighting. You'll see what I mean in a moment. I'm going to use this Memento banana blue, or sorry, Bahama blue. Maybe bananas could be blue. I don't know. I wouldn't eat them if they were. But anyway, so I think this blue is going to really interact well with this sky blue and bring out the rich blue on the snowman. So I'm going to show you how I did that. So what you're going to need if you're going to do a Christmas card would be your card, your pattern that's going to overlay to pull it together, and then you're also going to need a solid part to your design. So you're going to need the back as well. So when you're done, it's going to look like this, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So to give it that little bit of oomph. So basically just get out your little finger dauber things. That's what I use. That way it saves me from having to do the cleaning of the instruments and the sponges on the tool and all that, so I got rid of the tool. Anyway, so all I'm doing is I'm taking the Bahama blue, now that I have the color right, and I'm just gonna do what I would normally do when I was distressing something. And this should, and I'll try and get it here so you can see it, just go along the outside edges first, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do. I'm thinking maybe, depending on how it looks, I might do the inside as well. But I want to try it first and hold it up to it and see how it looks. So I've got all the blue around the edges there, and let's pop it over top of the snowman. All right. So, and you can already see the difference just from having that little bit of blue splash on there. So I think I am going to do the inside. I'll get just a little more ink and do the inside very lightly around here. And I think, like I said, it's going to pull the color out of that snowman and just really make it pop. And then what I'll also do is I might do, like I like to use the clear glues on these, and then just sprinkle the glitter around, because I think you can never have enough glitter. So I'm going to glitter this because that's just my thing. So there we go. That's how it's going to look. Like that. And we'll glue that down here super fast. I'm sorry, you probably heard my dogs barking. They must have heard something outside. And my little Studer man is very protective. He's a rescue rat terrier. Just love him to pieces, but he could be a bit yippy. All right, so here we go. We're gonna lay it down on here. And just with the, and the other thing I like about this clear glue is it kind of gives me a little more time to line it up a little better than trying to fight it and have all kinds of boo-boos happen. So there it is, lined up all nice. There, now we can see it. And then I'm going to set that to the side. We're going to do the same thing to the back of this one. It looks like I might have punched a little hole in here, but since this is just a test, it's okay, and I'll actually fix it. There's a little hole right there. Must have gotten in there from maybe something else in the punch, or in the what you call it, the machine, who knows. So, but it doesn't matter for this, it's just a test one. And I can actually take a little piece of blue paper and cover that up so nobody would see it anyway. So there we go. Just doing the same thing I did to the one that's going around the front to the back, and I've also made sure that I've got the embossed part of the design correctly too, so I want to make sure I glue that the proper way so I don't have the embossed side on the inside, because that's not doing me any good. So then we're going to do it again. Same thing, we're just going to use the clear glue to glue it. Hoot, I hear you chewing. I think they found their snacks. I have 3 dogs. Nada, who's my Border Collie Australian Shepherd mix, who turned around to look at me when I said her name. I've got a Corgi, and Hootward the Rat Terrier. Of course, everybody here is rescues, because that's my thing. Love all animals. They asked me what my favorite breed is. Favorite breed is always rescue. Alright, so let's see what we got here. And there we go. And then I'm going to take my glitter, and I'm also going to use a coffee filter. Let's grab one here, because I find that using the coffee filter, it really allows me to save a lot of my glitter. And as you know, if you watch my other videos, I get most of my stuff from from the thrift stores. I get to repurpose, recycle, save money, and all that kind of good stuff. So all at once. So there we go. I think that turned out really super well. We'll let that dry, and it'll get hard to the point you could actually like tap on it and use it either as an ornament or as a tag. So I also cut out a little deer, so I want to show you a different color as well, so I can use the regular distressing. So this one I'm going to distress with the Jim Holtz. I'm going to use this dark brown to distress this, and we're going to do the same thing again. Super quick here, since you know the routine of what I'm doing. So I'm going to do the back first this time, and again I'm making sure that I have the embossed areas, the area that's going to be on the back. I just like this little deer too, it's really cute. I have 2 of these cards as well, so figured what the heck, let's do them, because these, I just chose the ones that are not going to turn out to be really good card ones, because they just, for whatever reason, just aren't really, what's the word I'm looking for, they aren't really suitable for doing the card thing. And I don't know, it's kind of funny with that, like it's got to look right. And the reason I'm doing the back this time first is because when I pulled the die out, it got torn a little bit, so I want to make sure I do this first so that it's secure in there with a heavier back. So now we've got a back on there, and I don't have to worry about the paper tearing when I'm trying to put this little thin front on. So that's there. And then I'm going to also distress this one too, a little heavier on the front here for this. And then I'm going to do the same thing I did with the other one, which is check and see if the thing looks better, if the design looks better with the distressing on the inside or the outside. So there we go. I don't know, let me think. Yeah, I think I'm going to distress the inside too. I think it's just going to pull a little more out of the deer's darker color right here on his coat. So again, just on the very inside lip, and I'm also paying attention that I have before I started inking, that I do have the embellished side on the outside, or on the right side actually, so I guess it would be outside. Okay, so then we're going to take the glue again, and then after I turn the camera off and stuff, I'll make sure I go through and re-glue everything seriously well so that it all stays together and doesn't fall apart. But you can make these. I just did these 2 quick ones, even taking the time to explain it, and let's see, 4.5 minutes. So the only long time, I guess, is cutting your dies. But I think once you get into a routine and you figure out, hey, this is the way it's going to work, this is the pattern that I want to do, this is the way I want to do it, I think it will go much more quickly. At least that's what I found. It's more the taking the time to figure out, hey, what do I want to put on here? What's going to be the colors that I'm going to use? How is this going to complement each other? I think I spend more time just trying to do the creative part of it than I do the actual work for it. So, and there we go. So in about 10 minutes, we made 2 really super cute tags that you could sell at your craft fair, you could give to family and friends, and the benefit of these is you've recycled, repurposed, and you know, kept stuff out of the recycle thing and trash bin, all that kind of jazz. And I just love old stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please take a minute and subscribe. Have a great day.